Does this thing work? This is the Peak Boredom Podcast.
3, 2, 1.
Hi guys, welcome to Fake Boredom Podcast. Happy holidays!
Merry Christmas!
Boredom team, happy holidays. Thank you so much for tuning in on our past season. It means a lot to us.
And hello to our season finale.
Woo!
Woo!
Episode. No, I think it's fine. Okay, we're moving on.
Okay.
So we just wanted to let you guys know what we've been up to since we've started the podcast, since that's not all we do in life.
And eat with you if you're eating or not,
Yeah.
This is chill. Very chill.
Let's start with the youngest one, Lauren.
Am I the youngest?
Yes, you
I think so.
Oh yeah, I am.
But
Yes.
what's up with you?
So I've been currently very busy. So when our episodes come out late, that's my fault. I'm sorry, guys. It's because I'm so busy, but it's not that I love the podcast too. I try my best to give it on time, but so yeah. Anyways, basically I've been doing a lot of projects. I can have 20 projects in a week, which is so I've been doing animation, and if you listen to the previous interview with Stanley, he's one of the animators that I'm working with, and then I'm working with just a bunch of animations, some movies, film projects, collaborations with directors and producers from different from outside of Hong Kong, which is pretty cool. But yeah, of course it's so hectic. And then on top of that, I have compositions to make, compositions for fun, compositions for anything, radio, the Hong Kong radio. And then
Oh yeah, you have a song coming out.
yes, on 6th December in RTHK Radio 4, 10 a.m. So they're going to play my song there. It's called First Snowfall, and check it out. You can check it out too in my IG and all, because I'll be posting. Oh wow. So yeah, and then on top of that, I have school stuff. So it's been pretty hectic for me, but I want it to be more hectic. Yeah, I'm a bit crazy. But
Yeah.
I'm crazy. I think all of you agree. So yeah.
Grace, schoolwork. That's all I've been doing. I've been schoolwork, and I probably stay up till 4 a.m. doing schoolwork and getting distracted at the same time. Her office hours are 9 to 5, but it's PM to AM,
Oh,
not AM
Yes.
to PM.
Wait, what do you do in
It's like
university again?
What?
What's some classes you're taking right now that maybe are interesting?
So I'm in illustration visual media. So we're currently doing a project. It's called, I don't even know what it's called. I forgot the name of it. It's an imaging. It's basically what we've done over the summer for illustration, and then we make a zine about it. So I made a 14-page zine, even though the limit was 8.
What's a
And
zine?
I decided, why not? I made the entire zine about coffee.
What's a zine?
But yes,
It's like a small.
small magazine sort of thing.
Oh,
Less
so-
editorial, more freelancing. It's like
Is
an
that-
independently produced magazine. Yeah. So basically, I thought that last week basically November 9th, I thought that was the due date. But it turns out that my tutor said the due date is February, but the checkpoint is November 9th. So I basically rushed my entire project only for it to submit half done on November 9th. Then she says, you can fix this and this. And then wait, what did she say? Oh yeah. She says, it looks very simple, very editorial. And I was like, I wonder why I didn't have time to do everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
cool. I mean, And I'm actually adding to Grace's stuff. I want her to design for my song cover. So
I know you texted me about it.
she makes good art, guys. Check out her art in her Instagram. We're like promoting everyone one by one, okay?
Commission her. We
Guys,
need
check
money.
out Grace's art. What's your art account again? At
Or
dot.
we'll tag it below. You know, it's
Yeah,
complicated.
You'll find us.
And I'm like, you know what?
What about
Um,
you, Inga? What's up with you?
I've been doing nothing since I finished my
Inga
dissertation.
finished her masters. Oh,
I finished my master's.
Valedictorian.
oh yeah, congrats.
Yay! Yay! First time I've ever got valedictorian in anything. Yeah,
We'll
so
put the email here.
it took a really long time for the results to come out, but they did, and it turns out that I've got distinction, which is great. And I've also gotten an award saying that I'm the best ABT student. So I'm guessing that means I'm a valedictorian. Do I get any money from it? I don't think so, but I hope. I'm still praying that I get money.
We hope we get money.
And since then, I've been basically doing master classes. It's been really interesting. I've been reading some of the planning readings that Mars gives me, so I'm getting an associate degree in planning. Just kidding. But it's a lot to learn, so it's really complicated. And yeah, it's not like I have any classes. Mars.
Hello, it is I, ignoring my homework. Yeah, I'm halfway through finishing my master's. Yay. It's been really hard because everything's online, and I'm actually doing like a paper on community capacity network and how they do funding and decision making with the community capacity network in Toronto. So it's been interesting, like logging into their Zoom meetings now because you can't meet with people at their homes anymore, and just kind of like seeing how COVID also affects that. I've been also doing an interesting, should be finishing now when we're recording this, a project with my group mates on Indigenous rights and how they are included in city plans that are developed. So really not as creative as those two, but I think it's kind of like still very, very important to me and what I want to do in life. A lot of classes. Oh, I'm also the external equity in our program, so it means I'm overseeing how we can do equity better in our program, because planning is a very, very, very settler colonialism subject, and we want to move away from that. And also, COVID, a lot of international students are calling in from China or Iran or anywhere besides Canada. So I'm hoping to work on there. What else am I doing? I'm doing this podcast. I don't know how I am. Yeah, that's my life.
We're busy planning for season 2. We've got our aesthetics down, or at least we have a mood board of what we want to do with it.
Yeah.
We have some edits and improvements to make the experience better, I guess. We want to interact with our audience a bit more.
Yeah, so we're planning to do like more breaks and all, and like just some stuff. Maybe we might include games, might sometimes with the guests.
No. We definitely want to show off our guests a bit more, so like tell you more about what they've done and what's amazing about them. We'll put up quotes so you guys can get like the good snippets of it as well and the good takeaways. We'll be posting less regularly because all of us will be in school. Well, 3 of these are guaranteed to be in school.
Yeah, we'll be posting not once a week, but hopefully bi-weekly. Is that what we said?
Yeah, bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly, yeah.
Yeah, excited for season 2. We have a few guests already in our list. One of them, what you might already have seen, but have a new project in hand that we talk about. But excited to focus on them and talk to them, and give us some suggestion if you like the format we have, or we should make it shorter, make it longer, maybe not longer. This is pretty
Oh.
long. Yeah. But what do you feel about season 1, guys?
I feel like we've definitely learned a lot. This has been the longest time that I've had a project, like a long-running, sustaining project. I think Mars said you're the same, right? Yeah,
A little.
because
Yeah,
most
for me,
of the time we're in charge of projects that have like one end goal, and instead this one's got like every week is an end goal. Lauren, your thoughts as the music composer?
yeah, definitely for me. This is like really long because usually animations it's a long project too, but like there's an end to it, you know. But then like for this, it's like it's long and it's consistent, and I feel like I learn more and more as I try to be more creative with the video editing, which is what I'm going to do more in season 2. For the music composition, it's just like it's more difficult for me to get out something every week that's different, at least like one element that's different, where it's just a tiny note different. So sometimes maybe you might hear that it's quite the same for some episodes. It's either I don't have time or it is actually different, but I just made it like quite similar. So yeah. But yeah, I really enjoy for like working on this project. Like I feel like I get to know more people, and then honestly I'm the most consistent viewer of the podcast. I
Oh,
watch
it might be my little cousin, but okay. Shout out to Cloud. No, Jeremiah. You're great.
Anyways, yeah. Why do I say that? Because I watch every single episode. Like if I do the video editing, especially, it's like so video editing that's 1 time, and then sound editing that's 2 times, and then final cut 3 times. So I watch at least 3 times, and then like repeat and all. And but yeah, I learn a lot from there, and I feel like one good technical thing I feel is that I video edit way faster now. I feel like it's like an exercise, for my hand right now. It's like my hands are like so automatic in terms of video editing, because like I just memorize the keys because of this. So yeah,
I become half deaf at this point.
yeah. So I have fun, and like
And
I
like Lauren actually gets out of her way and talks to some of our guests, even though she's not in the actual interview.
Yeah. I have a few guests telling me she's very hyper in a good way. Don't worry.
I'm hyper.
It's great to know that Lauren and Ayumi are really good friends, actually.
Yeah, the collab you're waiting to see.
And Christy, and who else? I like tag people. Oh, I actually kinda like talked to Joe Houdini. I was just like, why did you cook your eggs like that way? Who on earth like cooks their eggs that way? Like why do you have to emphasize on eggs? And so yeah.
Okay, you can annoy him. He's one of my good friends.
And then
Sorry.
I think you guys are also like close to Rachel quite well. Like Rachel
Yeah.
and my animator friends like Stanley, because
They're
I mean,
both-
if you watch Amanda's or Stanley's, you can really hear me nerd out. Like, oh my god, you watched this movie? And Ingrid's just like, dun 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 dun.
a year.
And then in Amanda's, you can really hear me nerd out. Even like, oh my god, the lightning is so great. And then Ingrid's just like, dun dun. Yeah, I mean, one of our goals is actually to connect with our community first and like the people around us. So it's been great that we've been able to do that, especially with our goals to not empower. I don't think we're empowering people. Just listening to their voices is actually, I think that's what we're doing. It's been great. I mean, I'm not much of a talker actually. Inga does all the talking for me, even in high school. But it's been really interesting.
We definitely struggle with titles the most. Titles and captions. Yes, if you see the original titles of things, it's journalism and stuff. Practice and stuff.
Medical.
Medical stuff.
Yeah, if you want to be our title writer, it's free though. No, our cost is love. No.
Okay, now we'll move on to. I've got some questions to get to know us better. And if you guys want to join along, you can answer in the comment section.
Answer in the
Let
comment
us know
section
your
and we'll
answer.
like read it and maybe share some.
We'll read it. We'll love it.
Yeah. So let's start with the first question that I have.
Oh no.
If you guys,
Wait, do we answer too?
if you guys were to choose one type of meat to eat for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Chicken.
Oh, that was fast.
Probably chicken, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Really?
hear my
No,
reasoning?
no. Fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's
Seafood.
I've been to all slaughterhouses. I've been to the beef one, the pork one, the chicken one, and I saw how because my mom was like, Grace, you need to know how you got the meat on your plate, and I was like, okay, this shouldn't be that bad. Then I saw chicken, beef, and pork, and I was like, you know what? I'll stick to chicken. It's not as bad as like beef and pork. So I was like, chicken.
I'll go with seafood. I don't
Yeah.
think I can do seafood.
Because seafood is like so good. Like, oh my gosh.
Large
It's so
variety.
good.
Technically,
Like-
it's not meat.
What?
You know what? Maybe seafood is a good answer.
Okay, bye, Grace.
It's also
Don't
it's
don't
fish.
chicken
There's
out.
so many.
everyone's arguing. It's a
Bok
chicken.
bok.
There's so many fish. There's only one chicken. Well, that's not true. Is duck considered as chicken?
No.
no. The duck. Chicken is a chicken.
But if you choose
No.
no. If you choose chicken, that means you can't eat duck, right? Because it's chicken for your whole life.
Yes.
Yes.
I rarely eat.
Food or fish, you have a lot of fish. You have a lot of different types of fish.
Yo, that's like there's more choices in fish.
Oh yeah. Yes. There's definitely more choices in fish.
On that topic, as Indonesians, would you rather all your food is spicy or none of your food is ever spicy?
None
Spicy.
of my
Spicy.
actually Lauren add chili to her food, and I'm like, nope, I'm
Wait,
not touching it.
Wait, I have to show you something, okay, that I cannot live without in Hong Kong. Oh wait, like in Hong Kong.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So these are chili packs that my grandma packed for me before I moved back to Hong Kong. She packed like what, 50 or more, I think. 100, I don't know. Like a lot. These are so spicy and they're so good. I swear. I am so crazy. You know, I was experimenting ways on how to make samyang spicier because for me samyang is just like not spicy enough.
Can you show us? Can you show us what is that product in your hand, Lauren?
Not sponsored, by the way. We're not sponsored.
It's called sambal naknan. It's so good.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, our
so-
husband has a jar of that. Yes.
Yeah, it's so spicy, like super spicy, but it's like the best. Like, you know, every time I eat out in the restaurant, I would always ask for chili. And then my friend would be like, "You're crazy." And then like I'll be like, "I don't care. I love chili. Chili is life. Without chili, food doesn't taste like anything."
Man, you'll love my friend. There's this one time I would visit her house, and her grandma would be like, "Oh man, this girl can't eat spicy." So she would just add a little spice, but then I would just be like, "It's so spicy," and then she's like, "But I added like, like one."
I'm guessing your team non-spicy then, Mars.
Nah, but but the funny part is in Canada, I'm like spicy tolerant. Does that make sense? Like for them,
Yeah.
I'm like
spicy tolerant. Like I can tolerate spicy in the UK, but in India,
Okay.
no.
But the question was, would you rather everything is spicy or nothing is spicy?
Spicy, definitely spicy for me, all the way spicy.
I guess stomach ache eating samyang. Maybe
I cannot. I okay. The way I try to make samyang spicier is like basically rinse and then put the sauce and then you fry them. I think it made it a bit, just a very tiny bit spicier. Or even
I think
better,
it's just the heat.
Yeah, probably. But then like even better is like find a friend who cannot eat spice, take their sauce, and double it.
You can't always find a friend. We don't encourage you to go out to your house and break COVID rules.
Knock knock neighbor, do you have extra samyang sauce?
I would want some. They should like sell the sauce only, you know. So
They
They
do,
do.
they do, they do, they do.
they do.
They do.
Oh,
I've seen bottles of it, Lauren.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
will,
bottles.
I will find that thing.
Watch Lauren in Instagram live finding samyang sauce.
I feel like my tongue is dead, you know. Like I cannot spice anymore. I swear, like no matter how many, like I eat ghost peppers for snacks, and no matter how much I eat them, like I just don't feel pain.
Yep. Just did it.
Wait, if your tongue is dead, you can't feel any flavors.
No, I still like. That's why the flavor should be like extreme.
The spicy part of her tongue is dead.
Yeah, the spicy part of my tongue is dead, and the hot part, as in like I cannot, you know, I can drink boiling tea without feeling pain. Yeah.
Okay, next question before I
Next.
die.
You need a doctor.
Dr. Ethan John.
Next question. Would you rather always travel and never be able to settle in one place? Or settle in one place but never be able to travel?
This is pre-COVID, right?
After COVID. Like,
After?
yes.
Probably travel.
How about
Yeah.
you? You haven't answered.
I would probably travel. I don't like the lack of security of it, but I don't know if I can stand being in one place forever.
If it's like a year, then yeah, I think it's fine. You didn't say how long.
Finding loopholes in Lele's questions.
What did you
Okay.
say, Grace?
I probably travel.
Okay, so we're all travelers.
I like the smell of airports.
I don't.
No.
I like going to the airport. I like evaluating the interiors of the airport and I go
Oh,
like,
you know,
wow, this shop is great. I like the interior. I also like their
well,
food.
if you're in Changi Airport, then it's like
Yes.
Yeah. If every
Yeah.
airport is Changi, then yeah, sure.
Airport is Changi Airport. I always find like the longest transit hour in
yes.
Changi.
Oh my god, I find the longest transit hours for Changi Airport. Like Changi Airport is the best. I swear. Go Singapore. I miss Changi.
I actually
Airport.
like airplane food.
I go to Singapore just for Changi.
Okay, that's crazy. No, because Changi Airport now is like actually Changi.
You don't get that.
Okay, Lauren.
We'll put the subtitles. Okay, anyways. Like they have the mall and stuff. It's so cool.
Okay, Lauren.
They have a cinema, guys. They have a cinema.
Okay, the next question. In a zombie apocalypse, who would be the first to die?
Lauren,
Me? No! Mars!
I've seen the
I vote Lauren.
I feel like Mars will die first.
Why me?
You look like you run slow.
Well, yeah, I do, but doesn't mean I can't hide. It's not a Hunger Games where you run out of the cornucopia.
Maybe you do.
It will be Lauren, and then Mars,
That
And
I
then-
agree.
me and Michelle.
No, why me? Why me?
You suck in physical activities.
You're also
I can
allergic.
play badminton.
You're also allergic to meds. So if you get like eaten or something, we feed you meds, you die.
I feel like I accidentally give you a paracetamol and then you die, and I'm like, whoops.
Okay, I'm not that bad, guys. I'm just allergic to painkillers.
You're also allergic to some things. You're allergic to pollen, right?
Poland. Oh no, I'm allergic to roses.
The country?
Well,
No,
not
Roses.
Poland, as in
roses like rose, just the flower rose. Then I'm allergic to roses. That's it.
Well, hopefully we're not in the zombie apocalypse with
Also,
your
Lauren,
rose garden.
What, Grace?
Lauren has no sense of direction.
What do you mean? My sense of direction is so.
When you're in retreat, okay, I would be like, Okay, guys, we turn left, and then we turn this, and then we go this. Okay, I know the way out. Blah blah blah. Lauren's like, where do we go? Where do we go?
That
Grace,
is not.
are you sure it's correct? And I was like, yeah, I'm 100% sure it's correct.
So we know who will be lost first.
It would be Lauren.
I might survive then if I'm lost.
Yeah.
No, you might not know where the zombies are.
What if
You would eat poison berry on accident.
you would befriend a zombie and be like, "Wait, you're a zombie."
Now we know how much faith we all have in you, Lauren.
This is the ugly truth that I learned.
The truth behind Peak Boredom's team.
None of us will survive zombie attack.
We would all die, yes.
We would for sure die in the first hour, like all of us.
Survive. Grace might outrun them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grace is actually athletic, like so she might survive. Might.
We didn't establish that yet.
Run, but like I don't know how to feed myself. I go like, what is this? Oh, it's edible, right? Eat it and then die. Michelle will go like, you know what? She'll survive. She'll probably know. Oh, this plant is this. This plant is that.
But
This
she won't be able to run. Can you run, Michelle?
plant just from eating.
She can throw the berries at the zombies.
I once corrected, this is probably rude, but I once corrected my Mandarin teacher when I was in Taiwan. She was teaching us words and she's like, this is the word for lotus. It's a sacred flower in Taiwan. And I raised my hand. I'm like, that's a lily. And she's like, no, the sacred flower is lotus. And I'm like, no, I mean the picture you put up is a lily. And she just looked at it like, okay, well, pretend this is a lotus. And we moved on.
Oh my god, that's cute.
All right, that's about all the time that we have. Thank you so much for joining us for this super short check-in with us.
Yeah.
See you next season.
See you in season 2.
Woo!
Bye. See you next year.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.